What's up, guys? I'm Kyle. You're watching Drivin and Vibin. Today we are talking all about the path ahead because it was a slamming week of work this week. We detached the shell from the frame, as you see here, and we have a lot of work ahead of us. But pretty much in this video, we're going to tell you what we're going to do, the shape of the situation, and everything else. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we are putting out 5 videos every week, many on Airstream Renovation, many on RV living in general. So if you're into that type of thing, hit that subscribe button. But like I said in the intro, we are talking all about the path forward today. We detached this shell from the frame. It was a huge job. I'm so glad it's over, but we do still have our work cut out for us for the next few weeks. But before we really get started on any of that, I need to move this frame to a place where we're going to be able to work on it because it is just in the way right now. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll talk about the condition of this frame and where we're going to go from here. So let me get this thing hitched up. All right, y'all, I don't know if you could see that from this angle, but whenever I backed it up and got it into position, I guess I should start by saying the hitch needs a bigger ball than what I have on the truck, but just for moving it so short, it didn't really matter. But whenever I backed it up, I paused for a moment, went back a little farther, and then it went over this bump and just detached itself. So all I had to do was pull forward. It was pretty smooth. I wish I would have caught it on camera. But all right, let's head over that way. I'm gonna show you what we're working with. All right, y'all, so I am sitting on the frame now in its proper location where we can really dig in and work on it. But just to talk quickly about what we plan to do in April with the frame is first off, we want to sandblast the whole thing, get all this just, you know, surface level paint off. It's just was painted on here by the previous owner just to really make it look pretty, but it doesn't serve much of a purpose. We're gonna sandblast it all, and then we're gonna dive head first into treating, getting rid of the rust, and really fixing any areas that need attention as far as where the rust has built up or where those different metals have touched each other and had some corrosion take place. So first up, let me talk about this front part. This is an extremely old lifting mechanism. I'm sure it's the original. I think we'll be unbolting that one, putting a new one on there. When we do that, we might focus on the hitch as well and put a new hitch on there, or we might just keep that hitch. Just depends what condition it is in after we sandblast everything. But going from there, we'll really work our way back, scope out the condition of the frame. Right here you can see where some serious metal corrosion has taken place. This is where the aluminum has touched the steel, really eaten away at one side of this angle iron. And so what we'll do is cut proper angle iron, put it in put it where it needs to go, and just re-weld over it and rebuild this structure in the places that need that building. As we work our way further down the frame, we'll really then address the axles. Before we put any new axles on or anything like that, what we'll do is just take these axles off, take the wheels far away, and that way we can have a lot more mobility with this frame. As far as flipping it on one side or the other will really clean up all the connection spots here, reinforce them if we need to, and get this ready to put new axles on at the end of April. That's a big project that we're really looking forward to doing. Going back farther on the frame, we'll address the gray tank. Right now there is one overall tank that was installed in this frame. We'll probably put a whole new tank in there, and it will probably be larger than this, but not too much larger. And then we'll weld in the correct way to hold it. Right now it's pretty fitted to the tank, the little brackets that are welded in there. We'll just saw those off and put a new small one in that fits whatever size the new tank will be. But we will only have a gray tank because we will have a composting toilet. And then just going back even further on the frame, you know, there's not much else back there, just more supports, which will all be addressed. Once we clean it up, once we re-weld it, fabricate everything that we want to fabricate on it, then we are really going to treat the frame so rust has as little potential as happening in the future as possible. And what I mean by that is we'll maybe coat it with Por 15 first, and then we'll paint it with an extremely high quality paint that is meant to seal up the under chassis of cars, things like that, just so it is like new. It will be very, very well protected for the future. We want to get this frame in beautiful condition, because if we're going to go through the effort of taking it out, whenever we put it back on there, we want it to be like new and even possibly better than new. So once that whole frame is done, what we will do at that point is install the subfloor, and that will be a job for sure, but it's something that we are really looking forward to doing, because once we get that subfloor in, it might take a week or so to get it really where we want it to be. We'll get the right type of wood. After our research, we'll treat the wood, we'll paint the wood. Once the frame and the subfloor are looking absolutely gorgeous with those new axles on, with those new tires on, we will then wheel it back under the Argosy shell and set it back down. So what we really need from the Vibe Tribe and what we're looking for the Vibe Tribe are any ideas that will make this process go more smoothly. Let us know what tools you think will come in handy. We'll probably be renting a sandblaster, bigger tools like that, rather than purchasing them. But let us know your experience with using those in the past. And also, if you have any suggestions on anything else we should do that I didn't mention, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, we'll keep this video short today. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. It is Friday. I know that we're gonna enjoy ourselves. I have a gig at Big Daddy's on Sunday, which is also Easter and April Fool's Day. If you're in the area and you're looking for something to do, come on out to that. But yeah, until next week, guys, we will see you later on. Thanks for sticking with us this week and watching all the hard work we put in. We love the community and all the encouragement that they give us, because it is a lot. So thanks again, guys. We'll see y'all later on.